be ashamed. Now you got to understand, we broke that word down to you. It's quava, meaning let none be ashamed that will bind and tie themselves to God when they get up every day. You understand what I mean? That word means to glue yourself to God. You make him number one. You acknowledge him. That's all he ever asked. You acknowledge me as to who I am. I love him to love me. But if you want to go around and do your thing, you think your Hickey Freeman suit or your shoes you got on, your Stacy is going to get you over. They're nice to have them, but that don't get it done. But acknowledging him, lifting up your soul, because when your heart is enlarged, you need it that way, because we dealt with it last time on a spiritual level. But even on a fleshly level, things in times like they are now, they are bizarre.
Yes, they are.
You know, I ask God sometimes, why you have me looking at these sci-fi channels? Lord have mercy, they talking about the rapture, everything, and they're talking about one lady got on there and just cussed God out and say he ain't no good, he a baby killer. And see, people respond to movies.
Yes, they do. Yeah.
They get caught up in it. But now, if you haven't presented your soul to God, you can see that for what it is. It's a trick of the enemy. We know where he operates, 4 dynasties. So you don't let that bother you. Now listen. Let none that wait on thee be ashamed. Let them be ashamed which transgress without cause. They don't have no reason to put that junk on television. But they do it anyway because they think they're getting away with something.
They do, Pastor.
And some folks in the churches think they can just do anything. No, you cannot. God will hold you accountable for it. Now listen. When I present my soul to God, when you do it, look what else happens. Show me.
Show me.
Isn't that what it says?
Show me.
Thy ways,
Yes, Lord.
O Father.
Yes.
Teach me thy paths. I'm going to tell you, nobody in here don't need no teaching. There's nobody in there that do not need guidance. Because you think about some of the dumb stuff you thought before you woke up today, after you woke up. What you going to do, it don't even make good common sense. But yet, we would allow that to dictate what we do or don't do. When God said, just present your soul to me, and I will lead, I will guide, and I will direct you. You don't have any problems that I cannot, because I'm omniscient. You're not. I know things that you don't know because I'm in charge. We run around the church and say he's Alpha and Omega. That's right. He knows the beginning and the end. We know one of my faith, Jeremiah 29:11. I know what my thoughts are towards you, the love of peace to give you an expected end.
Yes.
That's the only person knows it.
The only.
Because he knows. And plus, he said, plus, if you love me, my eyes run to and fro throughout the whole world, strong on behalf of them whose heart is right with me. How do I get my heart right? Didn't say I had to be perfect. He said, he got up and said, here's my soul. Do you do that? Or do you worry about what you're going to put on quicker than you do what acknowledging God that day? Now listen. Lead him to lead you, babies. Beloved, we really do. Lead me in what? Thy truth. Understand what you're asking God to do. Now, if you want to break this down in a way, this is a prayer somewhat for guidance. I want God to lead, guide. You hear me say lead, guide, and direct them. Because if I do that and you do that, whatever needs to be done, that's no problem with that. Because he will give you the knowledge. He will give you the wisdom. He will give you the bricks, but you got to do the building. That's why he said, lead me in thy truth and what? And teach me. I keep telling you, I don't teach you anything. God does. For thou art what? The God of what? Whose salvation? Mine. It has to be personal. If he's not the God of your salvation, then on thee.
Yes.
Not anybody else.
Yes.
Not Pastor McDaniel, not
Yes.
Minister Moore, Minister Barnes, not the greater, no, on thee.
On thee and thee only.
Oh, Lord, have mercy. Y'all didn't hear that, did you?
Yes, Lord.
Did it say, see, we got to quit thinking that it's, Lord, have mercy. Lord, have, listen to what he's saying here. Lead me in thy truth and teach me, for thou art my God of my salvation. And what has happened? On thee do I wait all the day. Now understand what that means. He says, if you just stick close to me. There comes a time when you need to say something. And what he will do, he will give that to you.
Yes.
He will allow you to speak wisdom far beyond your age. Doesn't matter how old you are. Any child in here, anyone has the capacity to get up and say, Lord, here's my soul. I give it back to you. It has no age limit on it. All they got to do is do what God tells them. How many of us wouldn't have the trouble we have out our children if they would get up that morning and just present themselves to God? How many of you would stay out of trouble if you get up that one morning, just one day and try? Say, Lord, here's my soul. Lead, guide, and direct me this day. And all of a sudden, you'll see how good he is. Like what a psalmist said, oh, taste and see just how good God is. Now listen, remember, oh Father, oh Yahweh, oh Lord, thy tender mercies and thy what? Loving kindness. Why? For they have been ever of old. God hadn't changed.
Not changed.
But we let somebody say, well, this is the 21st century. I just got a letter in there talking about, is the church relevant in the 21st century? I don't care what century it's right, wrong is wrong. That doesn't change. That's why God, I'm the same yesterday and the day forever. He's consistent. He doesn't lie. It never fails. So anything that perfect, I think common sense ought to say I ought to present myself to him. Because I don't do so well when I try to do it on my own. I don't know about y'all now. I mess up. I said something maybe I shouldn't have said. I overwork. I do. And I tell myself, you know how driven you were in the world. Why ain't you doing it for the Lord? Lord ain't never said that. Who said that? I did. Oh, they're not hearing me. How many times you done looked at that mirror and lied to yourself? You don't have to be in no mirror. You lie to yourself. Amen. You think you can do things that you can't. He said, but now, if you with me, you can do what? Something, no, all things. Through Christ, what? Which strengthens you. I'm sorry, church, until we are willing to do that, for they have been even told, remember not the sins, plural, of my youth. Isn't that awesome? Because somehow we did some dumb stuff. I don't know about y'all. I don't want him to remember me. All I got to do is confess with my mouth the Lord, call on him. That's why it's clean. And isn't that enough to present yourself to him for that? Yes, it is. Nor my transgressions according to the mercy. To thy mercy, remember thou me for thy goodness' sake. For thy goodness' sake. That means I don't have too much goodness in me. No, if I operate on my own. But if I present my soul to him. Yes, Lord. That old big head McDaniel used to be so angry and had a temper and was conditioned to just destroy, has changed. Because I presented my soul to him. Yes, Lord. Yes, the world conditioned me to do things. Yes, Lord. If it was in an opposite color jersey, you destroy it. Just that simple. But God said, that's my child. He lets me know when I need to make war. He said he's the one who teaches your hand to make war. So you don't have to worry. Just give yourself over to him. I know. You try to equate God with somebody that you trusted in the natural, and he broke your heart, or she broke it. But God's not like that. No, he's not. No, he's not. He's a loving God. And we have to get that stuff out. Now listen, good, so you think I'm not. It says here, good and, what else, church? Upright is the Lord. Now, I don't care. I consider myself a pretty nice person, but I can't claim that I'm good and upright all the time. All you have to do is ask Sister Max, she'll tell you. See, you don't have to worry about that. But I know he is. So if I yield to him, I think I do a little better than you would too. Therefore, will he teach sinners in the way. So you don't write nobody. See, don't think, a lot of preachers and folks think they're doing something. No. If he doesn't get it done, you don't do it. If I come up here with my agenda, I'm in trouble. But as long as I give him what he says.